This is the exact moment a psycho mother walked into a police station and started frantically shooting. But there are countless times of when suspects pulled guns at police stations, starting with the shocking case of Keith Bergman.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! He's got a gun.
On the 5th of July 2020, the San Diego Police Department received a distress call around 6:20 p.m. about a man causing a disturbance at a downtown hotel. The man, later identified as Keith Bergman, was arrested for threatening to stab hotel staff. At about 8 p.m., he was taken to the police headquarters and was in the patrol van when he managed to slip one hand free from the handcuffs. After breaking a plexiglass barrier, he got hold of an officer's backup handgun. When an officer heard the noise from the van, she went over to investigate. The female officer opened the door and noticed Keith was holding something in his hands. When the other officers walked over and saw the gun, the situation escalated quickly.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Hands! Let me see your hands right now! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands right now! Let me see your hands! Bro! Sees he has your... He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Watch your crossfire. Let me see your hands. Bro, let me see your hands. Stop. We don't want to shoot you. Nobody wants to shoot you, bro. Let me see your hands. Let's back up. Let's back up.
Bergman is reportedly under the influence, so it doesn't make much difference if a dozen cops tell him to stand down.
Let's back up. Let's back up.
Hey, get away from the vehicle!
Show me your hands right now!
Hold on his waistband!
Right, stay there! Stop reaching! Stop reaching! He's coming to the front!
Bergman fired a shot from the back of the patrol car and two officers returned fire, hitting him in the torso. As he walked to the front of the car, the officers fired again, but he wasn't going down easily.
Don't reach for the gun!
Don't go his waistband! He's leaning on that side! He's leaning on that side right there. He's got his gun.
Let me see your hands! We're gonna get to the fire! Come on! Stop it!
For all they knew, Bergman could have been trying to reach out for a gun, so they decided to take him down. A K-9 was deployed shortly after, and he was taken into custody again. Bergman was then transported to a hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. He pleaded guilty to assaulting a peace officer with a semi-automatic firearm and being a felon in possession of a firearm. He was sentenced to 10 years in state prison. Bergman proved how reckless and dangerous people can be when they're under the influence. But what happens when a deranged stalker opens fire on an officer in front of a police station?
Hey, Chief. No!
On August 6, 2021, dispatch received a distress call from a woman who claimed she was being tailgated as she drove home from work. The other driver reportedly followed her with every turn and lane change. But what happened next is one of the most disturbing moments ever caught on body cam.
Hi, I'm currently getting followed, and I'm going to drive to the police station.
Okay, how far away are you?
I'm like 3 minutes away. I'm on Mojave Boulevard near Wingstop.
Okay, what kind of car is following you?
It's a Toyota, an older Toyota. It's all black.
Do you have a license plate number?
I I can't see it. They're like tailgating me.
Okay, was there some type of road rage incident or what happened?
I don't know. Like they've been following me since the freeway. I don't know if I cut them off or anything. I don't know. I just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been following me since the freeway.
Okay.
And every turn I do, they follow me.
Okay, have they done anything to you or said anything to you?
I've been making turns and he's been following me. Every time I split the lane, he follows me.
Yeah, just pull right in front of the station.
I'm outside.
Okay.
He's still behind me.
Okay. Did he pull over?
Oh my God.
too?
Yeah.
Ma'am, okay, what is he doing?
Oh, he's reversing. Can anyone come outside? Like, I'm really scared.
The caller parked at the police station while officers made contact with the driver who had followed her to the parking lot.
Hi. How's it going? Good. What's going on here? I'm just seeing somebody right now. Okay. Are you associated with these cars? No. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, they'll get you in a sec, okay? All right. This guy? Hey, chief.
Officer Millward approached the man, later identified as Matthew-Tuan Anh Tran, who appeared calm. Matthew denied owning any of the vehicles parked out front of the station, but as the officer turned back toward his car, he suddenly opened fire.
No!
Where are you hit?
The chest!
You're okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Suspect! Drop the gun! The gun's facing into the PD. He's still moving. Get him out of here.
You're good. You're good. Where are you shot at? Where's he shot at? Where's he shot?
In the chest.
Get him out. Help me drag him out. Hey, you two drag him out.
Another officer returned fire and Matthew-Tuan Anh Tran was pronounced dead at the scene. Meanwhile, Officer Millward, who was critically injured, was released from the hospital nearly a week later. A shootout right in front of a police station is very scary. But what happens when a deranged mother walks in and starts shooting erratically at an entire police department?
Brian, do not move. Do not move, Brian.
At around 11:30 p.m. on October 5th, 2023, the Bristol Police Department became the scene of a crime when 51-year-old Suzanne Laprise entered the lobby and set off a chaotic confrontation. Upon entering the lobby, Susan banged her handgun against the protective glass and fired multiple rounds at both the glass and the ceiling. When officers attempted to initiate a dialogue, she refused to engage and fired in the direction of the officers.
There's already guys with it.
Brian, do not move. Do not move, Brian. Are these windows bulletproof?
Yep. Shots fired.
Are these windows bulletproof?
We got 2 cars going off to the front of
You guys. Is she? That's her right here, right? Laptop, yep. Get down! Get down on the ground! Did she respect? Nope, she just went back.
Susan soon dropped her firearm and continued pacing around the lobby. Within a few seconds, officers found the right opportunity to defuse the situation without casualties.
Get down on the ground! Okay, she just went to the right.
I have the gun in her hand right now.
Brian. Okay, go, 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 go. Everyone good? Yep. Good.
Suzanne Laprise, who has a son with Down syndrome and a daughter facing legal issues, reportedly confided in a friend about feeling trapped. Just hours before the incident, she revealed her plan to open fire at the police station using a gun belonging to her boyfriend, a retired NYPD officer. Susan was arrested and charged with attempted murder, illegal firearm discharge, and reckless endangerment. She was held on a $3 million bond. Police were lucky that there were no officers in the room when Susan stormed in. But what happens when an officer has to fight for his gun in the front lobby of a police station?
You got my gun!
got my gun!
At the Harbor Community Police Station on September 26, 2020, 29-year-old Jose Guzman entered the front lobby and was met by a uniformed desk officer. Upon entering the building, Guzman confronted the officer before wrestling him to the ground. But what he did next was even more disturbing.
Out here! You got my gun! You got my gun!
What? Shot fire! Harbor Station, shot fire.
Guzman managed to grab the officer's gun and pistol whipped him in the head multiple times before fleeing the station. Yet he wouldn't get far before the situation took a dramatic turn.
Let me see your hands!
I'm 26, 18th and Pacific.
Let me see your hands! Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
Jose Guzman was arrested shortly after and charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and 1 count each of second-degree robbery, evading, and resisting an officer. His bail was set at $2.3 million. Unfortunately, the cops couldn't apprehend Guzman before he committed such an awful crime. But what happens when an officer's firearm discharges while fighting with a resistive suspect?
Yo, wait. Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what the that?
On July 24, 2023, 22-year-old Zachary Barbarossa entered the Montville Public Safety Headquarters to ask for an incident report. While waiting in the lobby, he took prescription drugs from a drop box and locked himself in the bathroom. Officers soon caught him in the act, but Zach spent the next few minutes denying any wrongdoing.
You have any ID on you?
No, he's here, Zach Barbarossa. Yeah, I came here to fill this out.
Okay. You reached in the drug box, took a bag of shit out and brought it in the bathroom. We have no idea if you took something or not.
I just said he can search me. I just brought it
It's
up.
not going to change if you already took it.
I didn't leave.
You already ingested something.
Bro,
how do I know what was in that bag to begin with?
let's go look. It's
How
right
do I know
there.
what was in there to begin with?
Because it's right. I don't have anything. It's in there. I just brought it to you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you didn't ingest it.
It's in the bag.
That doesn't
There's
mean you
nothing
didn't
to
swallow
ingest. Hydroxyzine and gabapentin. And prescribed that. I was hoping potentially, if I was luckiest person on earth, maybe there'd be a bag of oxys in there.
Now you're the unluckiest person in the world.
I'd say he was just in possession of prescription.
I would say you're the unluckiest person in the world because you just got yourself jammed up. Throw nothing.
What?
You went into something you're not supposed to be in. You just it out and you went into the bathroom.
I had possession?
You just stole this, and you were in possession of pills that are not yours.
No, I didn't put them in there, though.
You went into a restricted box.
I looked on the video.
You took it out.
You said to me, if I look on the video, well, I see you taking stuff out of there and going to the bathroom. I said, yes. That's what I took out and went in the bathroom. And then it's all in there. I didn't even open any. I just looked at the I just read the name.
Again, we have no idea what was in that bag before you took it out and went into a locked bathroom and did whatever you did.
As if getting caught stealing from a law enforcement agency wasn't bad enough, Zach continued to act entitled.
Where on this box does it say, free for taking, take whatever you want?
I don't see it saying don't take anything else either.
It's in a secure box. It's a pharmaceutical drug return.
Well, I didn't know that. It doesn't say don't take anything. Does it? Does it say don't take anything? Does it?
Do they belong to you?
Does it say don't take anything? I didn't know.
I know.
When I got arrested for this, for what I'm here for, It was a drug charge, okay? You know what happened that day? I told them all the drugs were in my car, take them. They took them, arrested me, booked me. I don't lie to peace about I did a robbery once, they found me, I told them everything.
And honesty is a great policy. However, that doesn't mean you can break the law because you're honest.
I'm sorry to keep saying, bro, I'm sorry. I just want to fill this out. And
yeah, well, no, it's what? Because you didn't find, in your own admission, you didn't find what you were looking for, it should just go away?
If I grabbed that bag and ran out the door, or was in there and you guys knocked, and I'm in there stuffing pills in my pants or something, and I try and run away, I'd understand. Where does it say to not touch that to they are not yours?
It's not yours.
Yeah, you're right. So I put them back. So I put them back.
Yeah, put them back.
I need to finish this. You need a pen.
Zach said that being honest should get him off the hook. But when officers tried to put him in cuffs, things went from calm to chaos.
Dude, you're not going to walk into a police department lobby, steal drugs out of a box, and walk out.
That's not why I came here. I came here for that.
It's not happening.
Get the off, bro. Dude, get the off. Stop.
I'm not even doing nothing, bro. I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. I got it.
Yeah, me on my face. Me on my face again.
Stop moving.
You.
Stop moving. We're gonna need like.
I ain't moving.
That's not a breach. You're doing something. We need somebody to protect.
No, you guys are tough. You guys are.
We're gonna need.
Do not bandana.
You got anything else on him?
I ain't got on me.
So you're gonna have to comply, or we're gonna have to take corrective action.
I'll comply. Y'all comply. I want my key and my wallet and my bandana. That's it.
Watch the door for you, boys.
Give me my bro.
Zach had been put in cuffs, and all that was left was a walk to the cell. Little did they know that the situation was about to take an unexpected turn.
Let's go walk.
Yo, wait. Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what is that?
What the was that?
You a firework?
I didn't have a knife.
This sucks.
I got my gun off.
Oh, wow, nice.
Shut up.
Good.
Nice. Someone should shoot me, bro. Now a gun goes off in here. Oh, this court case gonna be easy. Y'all shot a gun in here?
I see it. It's still locked up.
Hey, you. See no thing. Stop moving.
Stop.
I'm not moving.
All right.
Zach remained combative, and as the officers were lifting his leg during the arrest, Chief Wilford's firearm accidentally discharged, sending a bullet into the wall of the lobby. Zachary Barbarossa was charged with first-degree possession of a controlled substance, third-degree criminal mischief, and resisting arrest. He was released on a $2,000 bond.